that guy over there? And you see all the equipment that he's using? Hey, you know the science behind that equipment that you're using?
Yeah. Makes me stronger.
I'm Daniel Cobb, the science snob, and this is Wearable Technology.
Daniel Cobb, the science snob. Daniel Cobb, the science snob. Cobb, 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 Cobb. Daniel Cobb, the science snob.
Kinesis cool.
Daniel Cobb, the science snob.
Body comp is important to your health.
Cobb, 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 Cobb,
Cobb. Daniel Cobb, the science snob.
Cobb, 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 Cobb.
Presented by Bliblue.
Did you know that there's certain wearable technology that can help improve your performance in the gym?
This individual is shown having a more forward tilt on his torso throughout the squat. The point of a lifting shoe, first off, is to give you a hard surface that's incompressible, so all the pressure that you're putting on the ground through your squat is translated upwards into the lift. As well as the main part of the shoe is a lifted heel, so the few centimeters of elevation on your heel makes it easier for your torso to stay upright during the squat. So yeah, that's the lifting shoe.
Facts.
After the individual has put on the lifting shoes, you can now see in the video that his torso is more upright throughout the entire squat on the up and down portion of the motion. In this video, we can see that the individual is required to use all of his grip strength to hold the bar as he's going through his deadlift.
This is a lifting strap, and this is supposed to help someone assist themselves in gripping a bar to take away the components of grip strength. So the way it works is you put it on your wrist, this portion would wrap around the bar, and then you grab on top of that, and then once you pull, all the grip that you would use with these fingers is just pulled where your wrist is. So it'll improve grip strength.
Here, after putting on the wrist wraps, the lifter has an easier time lifting more weight attached to the bar because of the added grip strength, as well as he has more wrist support from the straps themselves. The way knee sleeves work is you wrap it around your knee multiple times until you have compression. The point of the compression is to add extra support to the lifter as they squat when weights get heavy, also when the knee is in a compromised position. The compression from the knee wraps make the lift feel easier for the person doing the exercise during the squat. Here we can see the lifter using the knee wraps. The compression is able to give him a comfortable squat.
Did you know that people who wear fitness watches increase their activity by 31%?
Did you know that?
Watches have the ability to measure heart rate. This technology is based on a very simple fact. Blood is red because it reflects red light and absorbs green light. Smartwatches use green LED lights paired with light-sensitive photodiodes to detect the amount of blood flowing through your wrist at any given moment. When your heart beats, the blood flow in your wrist and the green light absorption is greater. By flashing its LED lights 100 times per second, smartwatches can calculate the number of times the heart beats each minute. The optical heart sensor supports a range of 30 to 210 beats per minute. In addition, the optical heart sensor is designed to compensate for low signal levels by increasing both LED brightness and sampling rate. The optical heart sensor can also use infrared light. This mode is what smartwatches use when it measures your heart rate in the background. And for heart rate notifications, smartwatches use green LED lights to measure your heart rate during workouts and brief sessions.
Apple Watch has a new feature called a CardioMed, which is a built-in EKG monitor. According to Daisuke Wakabashi, a 36-year-old woman, let's call her Keisha, purchased an Apple Watch. Her watch alerted her of a rapid increase in her heart rate. It went from 75 to 205 beats per minute. She recorded her EKG from the watch, which was sent to her doctor right away, which then diagnosed her with atrioventricular nodal reentrant tachycardia, or in non-medical terms, abnormally fast heart rhythm.
Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha.
And backwards 5 times. Repeat one more time. Keep your jumping jacks. Stay on your toes. Keep your knees slightly bent. Wall sit. Make sure your knees are directly above your ankles. Keep your back flat against the wall. Don't forget to breathe. Push up. Keep your hips up and body straight from head to heel. Breathe out as you push up. Did you know that?
So this is the app in the Apple Store called Activity, and it's ran through the Apple Watch. And as you can see at the top, there are quite a few rings that all mean a different thing. So the pink ring is called Move, and it basically tracks your calories throughout the day, as there is a active calories burned as well as total calories burned throughout your whole day, so you're able to keep track. The next green ring is called Exercise, and throughout the day it'll show you your activity levels of minutes exercising, and then total active time just doing leisurely activities throughout the day. And the final ring, which is blue, tracks your standing. So it'll track how much you've stood throughout the day, as well as your idle hours to where you weren't standing. And of course, at the very bottom, there's the amount of steps you've taken and the distance in miles that you've gone.
There's some fitness apps that can help you track your calories. It'll keep track of the food that you ate throughout the day to make sure that you're on track with your caloric deficit if you're trying to lose weight. So you can add what you ate for breakfast. So today I had a spinach feta wrap, and it'll give me the calories, the carbs, the fat, the protein. And all I have to do is press the check mark, and it adds. So my goal is 1,500 calories, and it subtracts the 290 from my breakfast, plus the 54 calories that I burned from walking, and it tells me how many calories I have left to eat for the rest of the day. So maybe if you're not into tracking your calories, you can also track your macros. And it'll give you an estimate about how many carbs, fats, and proteins you should eat throughout the day. And it also gives you a list of the different nutrients that you've consumed.
So the weightlifting equipment I recommend it for anyone that is kind of experienced in weightlifting and want to get that edge, more of an edge. Maybe for example, if you're using straps, will help a person get better strength, grip strength, and it will help the person have better form.
I would recommend smartwatches to those who are experienced and not experienced. For those that are just starting out, it's a good way to be motivated and motivate you more to work out and track your exercises and learn as you go. And for those that are experienced, it's a good way to push yourself to exercise more and continue to improve your skills.
But if you don't have a gym membership and you're just starting out an exercise program, there are apps that will give you different body weight exercises that you can do at home or honestly pretty much anywhere that you have a space. There's apps that can help you track your food intake if you're trying to lose weight or just improve your overall health. But there's an app for everybody, but it's important to use the app as a guide for exercise and not just rely on the app to provide you with an aerobic exercise or with a resistance exercise. It's part of your plan and not the entire thing.